Meet John. John has a problem. He wants to study, he wants to become an engineer, but he can't do his homework. Because when the sun goes down at 6 o'clock, John and his family are plunged into darkness. Sure, they have kerosene lamps, but that's a big, big problem. Kerosene lamps have burned down homes and schools in John's region. They fill their homes with black smoke. In fact, indoor air pollution like this kills more people than malaria. And if that's not bad enough, John's dad earns about $24 a week and spends nearly half of it on kerosene that makes them all ill. John is sick of kerosene. He's looking for a solution. Meet SolarAid. SolarAid is a charity that doesn't give handouts. We visit schools like John's to promote solar energy and introduce a neat little solution to John's big kerosene problem. And solar lights are selling fast. You can see why. $30 is a lot of money to John and his family, but once they've bought it, no more money spent on kerosene, no more filthy fumes filling their lungs, homework, reading, socialising, study. The day doesn't have to end at 6 p.m. They spent more than a week's income on the new lights, but now they have twice as much to spend on better food, medicines and schooling. And it's not just John and his family who are benefiting. Ramona is making a living selling solar lights to her community. This is a story about day and night, about the awesome power of the sun and the extraordinary things that happen in the communities which harness it. Speaking of harnessing energy, Changalikwa Secondary School used to languish at the bottom of the tables and the students were struggling. Now that John and most of his classmates have light in the evening, the school is one of the best in the district, and the whole community is learning about intelligent energy and how the sun, the source of all life, can put power in the hands of those it shines on. Yes, this is a story about the sun, about what happens as it arcs over our lives each day and what happens when it sets. A story about John and the students of Changalikwa Secondary School and how their lives are changed every day and every night by solar technology. A story about SolarAid, an enterprising charity making big changes in some of the poorest communities in Africa. And it's a story about people like you who care about the idiotic situation which sees millions of people impoverished by spending money they can't afford on kerosene that poisons their children and our planet. With your help, we can banish kerosene lamps from Africa by the end of this decade. As sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, there is a solution. It's as clear as day.